town office closure, Thanksgiving tips, and more on this, the Exeter Biweekly Report. I'm Hillary Donnell for Exeter TV, and let's get started. And first, a little information about our recent town office's closure due to a discovered case of COVID-19. After an employee tested positive for COVID-19, the town shut down the main office building at 10 Front Street to conduct contact tracing and a deep clean of the facilities. Working with the state, the town health officer determined that the exposure was isolated and that there was no risk to the public. Town staff will be tested before returning to work. While the facility remains closed until further notice, you can reach town staff via email. For more information, stay tuned to exeternh.gov and click the banner at the top of the page. Continuing on the topic of COVID-19, Governor Sununu made a big announcement this Thursday about a statewide mask mandate that will be in effect today.
So, effective tomorrow, the state will be enacting a statewide mask mandate. And obviously a decision that did not come lightly. Many factors were clearly taken into consideration with regards to the data and the impact and the effect on our citizens and businesses. As with many mandates across the country, similar mask mandates, this mandate will apply to all indoor public spaces and outdoors as well when social distancing cannot be maintained. People who have tuned into these press conferences over the last 8 months, I think, know very clearly how seriously we've encouraged mask wearing. It works. The data shows that. It has been proven. The social distancing, incredibly important as well. But today we're really elevating that message even further given the seriousness of the current crisis and this latest surge in COVID cases and hospitalizations. Throughout the crisis, the state has remained consistent, obviously, in urging folks to wear their masks. Again, knowing that the data backs up and supports the importance of it, knowing that in this current surge, this is now really a statewide issue more than ever before, not just confined to the highest levels within the southern tiers of Rockingham and Hillsborough County, as we saw in the first wave of this virus back in the spring, but really understanding its impact throughout the entire state and all populations in all counties. We've always said, we've said all along that the mask mandate was always on the table, and we were going to make sure that we let data, as you can see behind me, really drive a lot of our decisions. And it is clear in looking at the data that this mask mandate is in the best interest of our citizens. So we always talk about not just having a single metric or a single data point. What you see here are some of the most important data points around the mask mandate that we've been focusing on. First off, you have our percent positive. Maybe a month, 2 months ago, our percent positive rate was under 1% pretty consistently. Now that we're doing all the antigen tests, when you add the PCR tests into that, you have a percent positive rate somewhere averaging between 4 and 5% right now. And so we're really hitting back to those percent positive levels that we saw all the way back in March and April. For a while, we talked a lot about how more than half the towns in this state didn't have any COVID. Zero active cases of COVID in more than 50% of the towns for quite a while. That number has drastically changed, showing its widespread effect over the entire state, and well more than 75% of the cities and towns in the state now have active COVID cases.
To view the full press release, you can go to WMUR's Facebook page or website. Up next, a preview of Outside and In with the Cook's Cook.
Looking for a new Thanksgiving dish? Or how about something to spice up your Friday evening? Outside and In with the Cook's Cook has you covered on Exeter TV. Denise Landis has a variety of fantastic dishes she will show you how to prep, like this wonderful clip you are about to see here.
Then we're going to sprinkle with pecans, put it back in the oven to toast everything, and we'll be done. So now we're just going to drizzle caramel across the top. You don't want to completely coat it. You want a generous amount, and if it drizzles down the side, that's fine too. We're going to sprinkle the top with pecans, broken into pieces. You can use whole pecans or lightly crushed pecans. You can see how easy this is to do.
great holiday viewing on the Seacoast Sports Forum when we feature the NHIAA Division I Championship Exeter Blue Hawk teams for girls soccer and golf. Megan Young, the head coach for the Blue Hawk soccer team, discussing the back-to-back state titles and the back-to-back undefeated seasons. And also we celebrate the Blue Hawk golf title, first one in 31 years, with their head coach, Bob Bailey. Check out the two latest editions of the Seacoast Sports Forum right here on Exeter TV.
Mark Erickson with the Holiday Parade Committee has a message about the reimagined event coming early next month.
Hi there, my name is Mark Erickson, and every year for the past lot of years, I've been right here in the bandstand on the first Saturday night in December with a microphone telling you all about the Exeter Holiday Parade. Well, the long list of things that 2020 is not going to let us do this year is a parade on Water Street here by the bandstand. However, the Exeter Holiday Parade volunteers, along with the town of Exeter and in cooperation with the school district, think we have a solution to welcome Santa Claus to town. So here's our idea. On Saturday night, December 5th, between 5 and 8 p.m., get some hot cocoa into some travel mugs, put the family in the car, and head out Route 27 towards Exeter High School. Now, you're not going to use the regular high school driveway. You're going to get onto the property by going down Old Town Farm Road. Don't worry, Exeter Police will be on hand to direct traffic for you. Once you're on the high school's property, you're going to drive on the perimeter road nice and slowly around the high school building. There you'll see holiday lights, inflatables, some of your favorite characters, old and new, and we'll be playing holiday tunes for you as well. Spend a few minutes in the car with the family enjoying all the holiday decorations, and before you leave the high school property, you'll have the chance to roll down the windows and wave hello to Santa Claus on his own socially distanced stage. Now I know what you're thinking. It's not the parade downtown that we're all used to. We'll do that back here in the bandstand in 2021. But for right now, mark down Saturday night, December 5th, 5 to 8 p.m. at Exeter High School for the Exeter Holiday Celebration. For more information, go online to facebook.com/Exeter Holiday Parade. One more time, that's facebook.com/Exeter Holiday Parade. I'm looking forward to it, and I hope you are too.
The Exeter Regional Cooperative School Board held a meeting where they discussed winter sports, the budget, and more. Check it out.
The November 17th, 2020 meeting of the Exeter Region Cooperative School Board.
Actually, I'm going to forgo my superintendent's report, other than we've been planning pretty heartily on, first of all, a winter athletic season, return to school, and preparing 7 budgets. We're now beginning to present those budgets to all of our boards. The cooperative will be presenting that tonight.
I mean, I guess I don't see this as going back and forth at all. I mean, the original date that was approved on was the 19th. I mean, we always want to try to get the students back as early as possible, and you know, Dr. Ryan and the administrative team has always been looking to try to get the students back in as quickly as we can. But
I can understand where absolutely everyone is coming from. And David, I say the original plan. We've had so many, but the one where you talked about bringing the kids back in for the orientation prior to Christmas break, I was puzzled by it, but yet I thought it was kind of neat because it was nice that it was something for the kids to look forward to right before the holidays. So I actually applaud you for trying to figure that out.
There was more to that too than we're bringing up, and correct me if I'm wrong, but so for them going back, the school's not really ready for them to go back because of the way that the semesters are set up, and it would be better for them to go back on the original date.
So as we continue to work through something that we've never worked through before, and recognize that at times it appears as though our employment might be jeopardized by not moving forward with some of the wishes of members of the public or in the political realm, it becomes extremely difficult to try and find the most balanced decision that we can.
The full meeting, high school sports, and more can be found on Blue Hawk Media Channel 13 or their YouTube page. This is a reminder that curbside fall leaf pickup will be during the week of November 23rd to the 28th. Leaves will be picked up on your regular pickup day, Monday through Wednesday. Thursday's route will be complete Friday, and Friday's route will be complete on Saturday. Bags must be biodegradable paper leaf bags and placed curbside by 7 a.m. on your pickup day. There is a 12 leaf bag limit per residence. Bags are available to purchase at local hardware or grocery stores. In addition, leaves can be taken directly to the transfer station with no permit required during hours of operation. Leaves brought to the transfer station or collected curbside are composted. Compost is available to residents free of charge. Thank you for watching the Exeter Biweekly Report. We'll see you again on December 4th. I've been Hillary Donnell for Exeter TV, and here's your 4-day forecast. Looks like we've got a cloudy, rainy, somewhat chilly weekend coming up. Friday will be partly cloudy with a high of 58 degrees and a low of 42 degrees. On Saturday, expect a high of 53 degrees and a low of 32 degrees. And on Sunday, a high of 42 degrees and a low of 38 degrees. Monday will be rainy with a high of 52 degrees and a low of 30 degrees.